Good morning, Sandra Green here from the WLA. I am filming this quite early on Saturday morning. It's rather lovely actually. The sun is just coming through the trees and I booked myself a last minute trip up to Scotland on a spiritual retreat. And can you see the light? Isn't it amazing coming through the trees? It's quite a special place actually, and I'm going with my instinct, and those of you who've been following me for a while know I'm doing a year of saying yes, and just said yes to another opportunity. I've also woken up with a bit of a swollen eye. I don't quite know what's going on there. Anyway, today I wanted to talk. I thought it was apt, really, me coming here to reconnect, I guess, with myself and with nature, and thinking this week about some of the clients I've been working with who are exhausted and overwhelmed and working ridiculous hours, including one poor chap, lovely guy, who told me he was hadn't had any time off for 3 or 4 weeks, and including weekends. So seriously, he's working 24/7 other than sleep, 7 days a week. And of course, it's not sustainable. It's really not sustainable at all. So we had a really good chat about that, and I thought, as I'm puffing up this hill, oh my goodness, this is so lovely. Let me see if I can just show you the view there. Oh, wrong way, that way. Can you see the gorgeousness here? Look, there's also stones and everything everywhere. It's beautiful. So I was chatting to him about getting balance in his life, and it reminded me of a lovely energy model that I've perhaps shared before, which I thought I'd share again today. And it's from Steve Radcliffe's book, Future, Engage, Deliver, FED. It's a fantastic leadership book, and highly recommend it if you're on your own leadership journey. And he shares the 4 energies of leadership in there. And the first one is around our physical energy. So that means, how are we looking after ourselves? Are we sleeping enough? Are we eating the right foods? Are we drinking enough, hydrating fluids, as in water, guys, and plenty of teas and coffees, and really getting balance across. So exercise, I knew there was another one in there. So making sure that you are thinking and being very conscious of that through the day. And if you're sitting in back-to-back Zoom calls, then make sure you have a transition time in between your calls, whether it's to stretch out or get yourself a drink, and certainly at lunchtime. Really important you head off and to get out of the room you're in for even 5 or 10 minutes. Then we have our intellectual energy, which is where we get filled up quite a lot within work, don't we? Where we are focused on getting the stuff done. And again, really important energy. And certainly when I shared this with this particular client, he said, yeah, I'm 100% in that box. So that's not good. And then the other 2 boxes, that we have our emotional energy. So that's our energy of connection with others. Much easier when we can hug people and see people, isn't it, than when we are stuck behind this virtual plane. Just going to make sure I know where I'm going. And we have... Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. There's only one way to go. This is our energy of connection with others. It's our energy of compassion. It's our energy of listening, of empathy. And again, we need to top that up every day. And it's lovely, you know, this program I started last night, and this amazing teacher was talking about how uplifted he is by giving back. And he shared an example just yesterday of helping somebody who, at the petrol station, who couldn't fill up their car. A 70-year-old woman didn't know the difference between petrol and diesel, and he very kindly helped out. And he happened to have some flowers in his car. And this lovely lady said to him, "Thank you so very much for helping me." She said, "I was absolutely stuck. My husband died this week, and how sad. He'd obviously been the one that had always topped up the car, and she'd never had to do it before. And he was so touched by this that the flowers he was due to give to somebody, he gave to her, and she in turn burst into tears. So what a lovely moment that was. And he said it just filled his heart with joy. And I thought, yeah, when we give so in such a way, it really does help. So perhaps you can think this weekend, who can you surprise with a gift or a note today? And then the fourth energy is our spiritual energy. So this is our energy of connection to ourselves, I guess, to our connection to to everything that's going on around us. And here, this is really important that we keep fine tuning ourselves, really fine tuning, being clear on our values, getting clear on our vision, our mission in life, and doing our meditation practice and our affirmations, and as I have done, really constantly clearing our gunk. Believe you me, I have plenty of gunk to clear still, and just getting to reminding ourselves of what we should be focusing on and using our brilliance rather than thinking we should do everything out there, especially you women. And if you haven't watched my asking for help video yet, please do. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you today, just some thoughts around getting yourself some recharge and relax if you can, and certainly don't spend all your time thinking about work and focused on work. And I'm puffing now, so I've just got to bail. So yeah, have a strategy today, have some time, some coffee, go for a walk, and think about how you can be recharging your batteries on a more regular basis. Okay, on that note, I'll let you go. Have a fabulous day. Take care.